Hi, Sag. How are you? This is Kimberly from As the Cards Turn. We're going to be looking at table talk reading. This was a family table of mine, been through grandchildren, children, families, you know. So I decided not to discard it, and I burned a almost a beautiful tree, but it comes in many forms. There's also a door, there's a storybook, there's the crown thought, the growth. It's got certain sections in it. It changes. So I'm pleased with it, you know, with my paintings the way I am. For those of you that watched me, they change all the time. Anyway, we're going to look at August. We're going to look what you went through that door. We're not there at the 8-8 portal yet, but let's see what happens. I'm using my wooden cards as an energy. Okay, I meditated. I'm going to mix the cards. They're a little loud. If you want to fast forward through this, go ahead. I do like your likes and subscribes. I love them. I appreciate them, Sag. You know, I really do. I love you guys, you know. Archangel Michael, every time I see your sign, that's what I think of. So there's kind of like a protection in your energy for the rest of the signs. So how beautiful is that? All right, let's see. This is the bottom, and that's the top. Let's see where you're going. All right, we have Libra. So something you're trying to balance, right? Something you're trying to either balance your energies, trying to balance paperwork, a decision, clarity in yourself. Okay, so definitely Libra's on the board. Then we have Gemini. So now we're leading with two swords in a totality. Is there something between you and somebody else maybe that you want to look at? And I want to show you something. The pupil in this eye, when I painted this, oh God, years back, if you see, it's a book. There's a book in there, and the book is open to the past. You see, it's dark. You know, it's time to turn that book around for a new title, a new, you know, something new within something. You could be dealing with a Gemini. So it also represents the Lover's card, Major Arcana, but it also represents choices. So is there a choice that you want to balance out before you walk through the portal? So you got to say, we're right here. Here's that doorknob. So that's, you know, where were you last August? Look at it that way. That's what I'm doing. You know, what were you doing? What was the relationships like? Family matters, maybe in career moves. How you related with, you know, resources. Was it more important than family? Is the relationship that maybe you were in that, you know, you're in it for something different, but you internally know it, but you hold that weight? Is this something you're holding from the past doors that you went through? Now, this is a new portal. Everybody looks at it like New Year's is new. This is a brand new portal of 8-8. It gives you the opportunity where you got the messages of the page, where you move from the knights, of course, you know, being that knight, a younger energy, what you've learned into a king. Are you pulling 3 or more kings through in factors of the energy of how you handle things? All right. So here, next is your knowledge, right? Here's Virgo energy. You know, that gives you the energy to reflect when you need to observe where your venture is, okay? If you would, your shadow self being sturdy, understood, recognized what is the flaws that you might think or where you want to improve, the ability to have the knowledge to release the anxiety of having a flaw in the first place, right? Understanding what mistakes are, moving forward with them. That's the hermit energy, and that's over the balance. So something that you've learned, something you internally know, could be with the thoughts process, could be with some of your decisions. Now here we have Capricorn, you know, which is the devil sign, which gets a bad rap because you wouldn't know what was off balance if you didn't take a walk with Capricorns. Okay, or that energy, not Capricorns per se in sign or people or, you know, statistic. I don't want you to put it that way. What I'm saying is the energy of it. What Saturn provides of all four. You know, there's a reason for everything. There's emotions, there's thoughts, there's wands about you, how you makes you tick, right? So there's a combination, of course, the cups, the love, the emotion. So when we have the Capricorn over that, there's something inside yourself that has to be looked at. Maybe something you're grabbing. Now, Taurus is a beautiful sign. It means to rise, right? But also, it's grabbing those bull by the horns. It's the Virgo right underneath it, something toxic that you're grabbing. Now, Virgo is a daily energy, getting her done daily. So maybe there's something that your choice daily that you're doing that you want to reflect. Take what resonates. You could be dealing with all these signs as well. But this means, here we go, there's a link. This means link. Leo. You know, hooking that cup, bringing that cup with you of emotion, bringing that cup with you, whether it be a decision, bringing that cup with you and so forth, business decisions. There's an unknown why you hold maybe what you should or could or would have. But, you know, there's something that needs to be revealed to you maybe within passion. You know, so now we have grab and heightened with passion, and now we have another balancer. Maybe, you know, you've noticed that you've changed a lot. You've noticed something. You've noticed a Cancerian energy. Why do I say that? Is because here's the Cancerian energy, right? The unknown. Even in an unknown is a benevolence in itself, so it's beautiful, right? But it's the energies, I believe, in all signs that we create, whether Virgo be a daily grind, Gemini be the you manipulating sign of air, right? So, and Libra balancing that air, Aquarius creatively moving that air. So, air element is prominent to Earth right now. So it is respecting of maybe meditating or quick decisions too much. There's an energy with this Saturn to bring it down before you walk through this portal, because you know you want to change things. This portal energy lasts for a while. Plus it means something. It's like a gateway, a passage, if you would, an opportunity to leave all that BS behind. Now back to these two cards. Remember, this is the moon energy, but it's not the Pisces card. So it tells me with the blank back that something has been revealed to you. Something that was unknown. Something that you had to balance. So I like those energies that are present. Cancerian also can mean something in your outside factors. People, places, and things. Now, I love this card that comes up for you in this format because it shows that you're going to do this. You're going to make the right decision. You're going to really balance up before you bring this through this door, because you're at the door with that. Why I say these last three cards we're going to get a look at. Something was murky in the past. You know, there wasn't a lot of releasing of those emotions, if you would. You know, putting them out to sea, right? To get to this clarity, I want to show you something, see? So I want to say this is in the past position. That's what you're leaving. And look at this, Sag. You came up in your own reading, backing it up with a Scorpio lesson. A lesson about the cups. A lesson about love. A lesson about how to slow things down for yourself. Right? I love the fact that you're in the middle, sturdy with balancing of an unknown lesson that maybe is going to be revealed to you. I think you already know. I just want to say that. I think you already know. Something you were grabbing to balance that you had to learn from and clear out. Because look, I love the way you're coming through. Even in the past, you're making a good decision. They both sit. You're on your way. You're releasing. Well, I have released. Okay, that's definitely a factor. Let's get an outlook. Now, some of these cards have double major arcanas in them. I don't know. I know there's a sun, there's a world. There's only a few of them in there. I didn't realize. And then the readings went good with it, so I left it. So let's look at some things. Let's look at what you released right here going through this door with this card. We're going to get a 3-card factor over that section. Where are you? Or right before your growth, this being the tree of the growth, which we will get an outlook as well. And potential outcome, where your cherry tree lies for your journey. Or your venture. I keep hearing venture for you. Okay, yes. All right. This is Sagittarius, please, Spirit Guide. What are they releasing before they walk through this door? What are they releasing before they walk through this door? Wow. All right, I'm going to show you the peekers of the first 3. There's something that wasn't your wish that made the world didn't go in your favor. something negative you were attempting to bring through, right? This would be bringing through the balance and the negative through the door in a balanced manner. Being able to find creatively that balance with the Libra and the Aquarius energy of the unknown, right? Of the master here. Master here. So they are leading it out with the same cards, but something wasn't your wish. All right, yeah, it's hard to go through. We all went through that hermit stage, which is present. This is what you're leaving. Something you didn't want anyway, because something better is coming to you. Something for yourself. It's something to do with a child or a message about love as well. That was a peeker. Let's go to your actual sign here, Sag. You know, and if you look at the drawing there, you're such a protector because look at the person in the background, maybe murky or maybe trying to balance or something they're setting out, right? But this eye also has a book. But it also shows releasing, clearing. It's just a nice balanced wave. I do see that. Even though that murky water is there, that person seems pretty focused. Focused to a brighter future if you look. Sending those signals out, that balance to maybe have patience. I love, and what is she waiting for? Yet the Sagittarius slow the energy down for everyone. They are known as the Archangel Michael, as a protector, as a balancer, as, you know, definitely leaders, you know, fire suit, being the oldest as well. All right, so just some fun facts. Remember, take what resonates, leave what don't. Here we go, Sag. I love your energy. I always did. My oldest sister is a Sag. I love her. I love her energy. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. This is what's going on. Maybe there was a rocky foundation and you kind of want to bring something together. You know, that could be corporations, something like this. But you're going to use your intuition to what you didn't have, because this is having all you need, trying to bring something together. This is realizing something didn't work, but you already realized something was your wish, and I'm glad to see the Empress, because that shows the all-knowing. That shows a mother, grandmother energy, senior energy, delegates, if you would, the top, you know, using your intuition also in an expansion of a number 3. You know, you can be dealing with an unknown Pisces, a lot of unknown in your chart with world energy, which would say karmic lessons that had to be learned, you know, to be released. You know, we have a chance to release karma in this cycle. So please, with a double Cancer placement to balance maybe what we grab, forget about it, heal from it, move forward. I do see that present with you. Yeah, look. I knew that. Maybe there was something with a child. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. A lot of that on the chart. There's Aries. There's also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on the board as well, and Scorpio. Prominent in front of me, those signs. And Taurus to grab, to rise. So something that you did for yourself, Sagittarius. I see that. You know, at first it's like, listen, this is right when you walk through that door. I want you to think about that. Right where the bell is where you're walking through the door. You already opened the door, but you open the door with a more clear view of more your rooted self, new colors. You know, there's still something that you're working on, but you'll find that way because, you know what I mean, you're not in this stagnant stage with this constriction. You'll know something will be revealed to you. I like that. So I want you to keep that confidence. We're going to get a little story on you to see how it looks. Either down here, there's a book they had me draw. This is the stem of the tree. So see how strong you really truthfully are. And you used your wisdom a lot in life. Some things weren't your wishes. Some things were negative in your surroundings. There was an unknown how you succeeded. I'm hearing that from my spirit guides. And look, they want me to show you something, son. And then they close that double sun. Will you look at that? That was a message coming in. Don't block your sun. Put the combat strife in the past down and move forward. This is definitely a mother energy. It was very off balance, and I want you to be happy. You know, some things you created, some things were out of control, and some things is when you lost your faith and your will to love. Jesus, please don't ever walk away from that. Your will to love. Find what you want. This is a really ancestor. Find what you want. That should be revealed to you. Don't block your heart and use your judgment. Got that message. Got right to my heart. My mother's a Scorpio Sag, so you know, it could be a little, I'm going to take that message through you. I appreciate that, a little love being sent from our ancestors, our spirit guides. I just want to let you know that. Love and light, thank you. Let's get back to what you found for you. You used your intuition. You've been through a lot, but that's all right. You're strong. Listen, you knew you weren't going to juggle something, maybe with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You knew the wheel wasn't going to turn up, so you thought, let's see. Yeah, you thought that the wheel wasn't going to go around. And you think about that often, but recently, you know, it's kind of like you don't think about it at all. Please don't do that, because it's almost like a detached feeling. Maybe you're still going through some healing. There's a relationship that's very special to you, right? Very special to you. Aries is there. We've got Pisces there. We've got all signs, actually, because you're the, look, that's the knowledge there. There's a deep knowing about something. There's something being held. And I think you know it. You know, you are taking the time to reflect this and knowledge, your double intuition. You could be dealing with someone younger than yourself. But there is some really powerful intuition right here with the High Priestess and the Empress being present in the upright. Tells me with a union as well that you do work well with your spirit guides. Right? Yes, yes. They're never left out. I think you know that. You're never, ever, ever alone. You feel protected. I love your energy. Yeah, you don't even think that way. Oh, I like your energy. Yes, you think about that pain a lot, you know, and it's hard to handle, but don't worry. It was a stalemate for a reason that you decided to walk away from something. You used your intuition. You found that clarity. There's something coming to you. Maybe there's a double unknown here that you don't know. So if you'll never know, if you don't unhook yourself from where there's a stalemate, use your intuition or a mother energy. Maybe there's something with a mom, you know, that you don't want to move forward. Maybe there was a passing, just like me in June. It was hard, you know, and even me having this gift, it's always hard. But you have to realize, if even in the quarantine, if you're away from your mother energy, your family energy, that love, that unspoken love, and I think you hold that, Sag. You know, that's what they want me to say as we start your story. You found clarity and led with love. Let's see the story, please, for Sag coming through. The story coming through, please, for Sagittarius for 2020 coming through. 8-8 portal. Okay, thank you. So, see, there was something that was off balance. Maybe it was in the surroundings, something hard to deal with. Maybe childhood, they brought me to that. Something that wasn't your wish, right? But off the bottom of that, there was some happiness, but there was some trickery, too. Maybe with a King of Wands, right? Or a family member. That's the family. Maybe some of the family members had their own ventures, okay? And some of them you might have felt was off balance. Already you're in protective mode. Yeah. You didn't want things run like that. You wanted, maybe you used your judgment where you had to, where you felt things weren't around you, especially with family or what causes happiness. You weren't going to put up with the trickery. You found a way. Yeah, you weren't going to block your path. And I think that's what I see now. Yeah, that's what's revealed. Very nicely done, Spirit Guides, because this is what led you. Remember I said to you, something is going to be revealed about yourself. You are going to use good judgment. You're going to be pleased with something that you did as well. Yeah, something you wanted. Something that you wanted. Okay, Sag, there you are in your own reading again. Whether you be king or queen, I don't care. You're coming up as the king and queens, not the knight, not just a message about it. You handled yourself. You used your judgment. You did what you want. You walked away from things that are toxic. That's that clearing out. I want to say that's your growth. Because, you realized it wasn't manifest in a good way. Yes, you used your wisdom. And I knew that belonged in your book. There's a Virgo around you. It's a Capricorn, Taurus, a lesson to grab something. You know, there's a Virgo that you really want happiness, you want a lot revealed with. You kind of hold tight to, you know. You'll never walk away no matter what energy. It could be family. I love your energy. Yes. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, it's family. So again, wands, passion, for family, for happiness, for lessons you hold. Yes, you celebrated a lot, I hear. And you put a lot of burdens down, I hear. So, you know, definitely your book is very interesting, you know. You're not going to tell me too much in an expansion, but, you know, you had to leave what you had to do. You waited patiently. There's something that, you know, you didn't want to begin with, but you're willing to put it down, especially in this portal. Yeah, you're finding clarity. You're cutting something out. You found clarity. This king can, you know, is intellectual. Now there's another king. So we got a queen and a king of swords, and we've got a queen of fire. So heated communication, maybe that you didn't want to move, or heated recurring thoughts, something about that, bringing something together, because the cups are there as well, holding that passion. You will release it. Oh, look, you were weighing a lot, and I knew it was thoughts. It caused a lot of confusion about something in a home, but don't worry, you went through this because you walked away from this. You stood there for a minute, right? That's how you were strategizing. You were taking those, leaving that good sword, which right in front of you, the answer, the clarity in front of you, and taking the tarnished one. And kept looking back to that truth, that Excalibur that lays there beautiful. There was already a bright side that you were looking at. What was the side? Because the bright side was what you were leaving. And I think you realized that movement there. That was that between growth. Yeah. Yeah. You nurtured something. You really are going to work on something, because if not, there's a tower. You're getting signs to really do this before the door. No, yeah, that was a special message definitely coming in about yourself from a mother energy, from an empress. Maybe not your foundation, but spiritually there. That was definitely an ancestor message, came in clear, I have to say. This tower moment's going to be good. I knew that Excalibur was coming up for you guys. I just did. Spirit's giving you this sword to cut through all this. To use it. For yourself. To use your intuition, to what you hold that's happy. To the message about yourself. You've been in a lot of foundations that you had to make quick decisions with, but you succeeded. There was knowledge under all this tower and expansion here. That's what was revealed. Look at that. You know why? Because the revealing is in the left corner of your book, where you're moving forward. And it also shows the expansion in what is to be revealed. It's an unknown. It's a benevolence. It's a never-ending story. I loved your reading. I want to say out of all of them, I love all the signs, but, you know, the faith, the balance, the handling, the patience. It's just, it's really, It's really put down something that you had no choice to do. But once you did that, walked away from the non-movement for something that wasn't your wish, that you already noticed the wheel wasn't going round. And I want to show you something. You knew this, so I'm really looking forward to your decision there. You know, you have to make a decision. Patience is on the board right here, but quarantine's in there. Don't worry about that. This is just the energy. Yeah, I knew something was going to happen here, because look, this is just a peeker of what the advice is some of the choices you're making, you know. Put a hold to that. Think about it. Leave some of them. Look forward to your ships coming in, because there's something coming to your future. Don't look at that closed book no more. There's a major healing taking place in your 8-8 portal as well. But in a good thing, because you know, when you're in this decision, you're not looking for that future. You're in a Tulsa trap here, 369, 369, 369, 369. Never goes anywhere. Trying to move that wheel. The wheel moves by itself. There's a balance in itself with a positive, negative that causes that vehicular force. You know what I'm saying? So you're sitting there going towards the grind. You're going against the energies, 369. You're looking for a solution which automatically causes a spin. Emotions are water. It causes heaviness. And then now you're in a tornado or a Tulsa trap. Now, if you think of it as a clock, they're at 7, a choice, right? 4, to look at a brighter side, right? Let's go to 2 is the decision to release, to let go around that bang. Just, I don't know where that's coming in, but they made me read that way. I guess soulmates. You did have Gemini. You do have air coming behind you. The clarity, you did lead with the air element, fire and air, you know, for quick results or quick solutions. So be careful of that. And you know, you're a Sagittarius, so you might not see it. Maybe there's something that you want to move, or there's something that you also have been doing for a while that you want to complete. I feel that. You know, like lots of things, but it's a lot of different things. So I think that's what you really want to slow down and find that knowledge with this being present, and also in the wooden deck the way it came up. That's your tower. You have so many things that you want to plant, but maybe you plant so, you know, and then you wait for them to happen, and then before you know it, something else has to come. And yeah, and that's where that is. Yeah, it's a lot to do. You're kind of tired. You want to complete a lot. So yeah, they're giving you the advice, you know, take it slow, enjoy it, go with a more what your energy's supposed to be doing. You're very, very strong here. There is a little bit of revealing coming too, but celebration as well. You know, Gemini came out twice. Virgo was a lot in your reading. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the revealing card, as well as the Earth. The wheel as well, to signify go with a more flow, would be a better union in your path for you. There wouldn't be a lot of resistance, even though you did not get it in the wooden. So I like that. So there is, you know, something that the Sagittarius that take resonates, but I feel that good for you. Lots of revealing. I can't wait to do your readings mid-month, you know, or as the card turns off Facebook, you can get, there's a pick-a pile I do there. And it's on running, so it's like a weekly update. You know, whatever number, keep the number. It seems to be running well. It's a private group, so it stays in as the card turns, it stays there. All right? So thank you for your likes, subscribes, 2723. So 9, to complete something that you already know you're going to walk away. You already know it ain't getting you nowhere. And you already know it's not your wish. You got a mastery. Stop trying to master the wheel. Go in a smoother, and I know that's easier said than done. Just say, it's going to work out. Everything happens for a reason. So it's going to be in a positive. Let it go. Just try to roll it off your shoulders, because they're empty cups anyway. But you are going to do it because the energy is present to release this, and this is the release card. All that was murky. So I love your growth, because you're going to walk away from something and complete something that might have been toxic. It was just you were working on something for so long, and there's going to be movement. They want me to end it there. You're going to have fast communication coming in from maybe from a soulmate as well. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A message of love. You're going to be very pleased with it. Maybe there'll be some conversation with the King of Swords here that you didn't expect in your book, but somebody's probably going to say something how they feel, or you understand something in this portal. Love and light. You had a great reading. I really liked your reading. It went well, I'm telling you. Check out where your moon placement is, your sign, whatever you want to do, who you're dealing with. I don't care if you'd like to do that. Check out the other signs. You know, they're all different in their own right. With this board, taking it wherever it may. So I love it. Thank you for reading at my family's table and the tree that I designed in order to do so. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. I'll see you soon.